Alrighty, sorry about that delay. Had to change the stream title. I'm distracted by the cat at the door. I haven't streamed in a while, so I saw on Twitter a user that's got a fleet carrier was asking for tritium, so I'm just taking my cutter and loading it up with tritium and selling it to him. Fortunately, there is a carrier not a carrier. His carrier is not far from a place that sells tritium. Here we go. Now let me know if the music background is too loud. I know my speakers are too loud. Still getting set up a little bit here. There we go. This is my 5th trip back and forth. But I haven't got interdicted yet, but I assume I will. I'm in a private group. This is Commander Tony Curtis's carrier. So that would explain why I'm in a private group. Let's get going. I think it's still got over 5,000 tons in demand. So, and I'm carrying 416 tons per trip. It's pretty quick back and forth between. It's not very far. I'm going to turn that volume down some more. Man. Don't want the microphone picking it up too much. Now let me know if y'all have audio problems. Gotta get the focus back. Here we go. And my lighting's a little poor during the. I don't usually stream during the daytime much. And I've got a window over here to my right that lets light in, and it kind of screws things up a little bit. But it'll be alright. So it's only like 12 million meters away. Of course, you've got to go slow because of the gravity well from this planet. But it's still not a bad trip. So. Not the best time of day for me to stream as a small streamer because some of the big time streamers are starting to come on, but I was looking for content to stream. I didn't have any idea what I was going to do, and this presented itself, so it is what it is. Really quick trip here. It's actually kind of slower going back than it is to come here. So. Making about 14, almost $15 million per trip. I've already made enough profit for a revive my cutter if something bad happens, like some kind of pirate interdicts me or something and I don't survive it. Not too concerned about that. Don't judge me. I'm using AutoDock. What kind of ads they got going on? I am not under attack. What is it? Somebody else must be under attack. I'm going to try to stream a lot more often. In fact, I forgot. Hey, Sweet Star, Just Maynor. Let me get docked. I gotta do it. I gotta do this. Hope you're doing well today, Just Maynor.
Landing operation complete. Securing ship. Good to have you, Commander.
And Sweet Star is deaf, so I'm gonna type her. Okay. Oh, you're more than welcome, Jasmina. I am eager. This is my first stream. I'm eager to test out the new effects. I switched over to StreamerBot, so it gives me a little more leeway on things to do. So, like some of the channel point redemptions I'm working on, and some other things. So, thanks for dropping in. I know there Bernard and some other people are on, or like I was saying a while ago, it's not a good time to stream, but you know, I'm doing what I'm doing, so squeezing it in somehow. Let me see. Yeah, Sweet Star's a mod. That's why she shows up there. Yeah, let's see, what else can I test? Not really much. I don't know, let me... Repeating kind of what I said, because, so as I said, Sweet Star, and Sweet Star streams on YouTube a lot too. She's good folks there. So if you don't follow her, you should. She always comes in on my streams. Like I said, though, I'm just hauling tritium back and forth to Commander Tony Curtis's carrier. He posted on Twitter that he needed tritium, so I'm taking a bunch of tritium to him. And trying not to die in the process. Have not had a problem with that right now, or yet. Church of K-pop. It's real close. You saw how close that is, right? 13.5 million meters. I do need to add a hydrate redemption. Now that I know how to do all that stuff, it's pretty trivial. At least, hopefully. I'm trying to do the redemptions, you know, some type of video effects too. That was a little more challenging for me to figure out, but once I figured it out, it's pretty straightforward now. The problem is getting the videos. I need to get somebody like Gino or Garan or somebody who's good at graphics and stuff to make me a short intro video. I'd like that. I probably should do this in open though, just to see what kind of flies his carrier is attracting. Some of y'all may or may not know Commander Tony Curtis, but he is... I really suggest, in fact, I'm going to try... I just don't know his... hang on a second. I don't know his Twitch name for sure, so I can shout him out. I'm looking him up. Commander _ Tony Curtis, I think. Yeah, that's what it is. Sorry about that. Let me see if this works. But he's pretty famous on YouTube and everything as a stream sniper. fun to watch, though. He likes to stream snipe and collect video clips of the salt that some people might generate. Oh man, oh, no, I didn't. There it is. It just takes a while for that to. But that's him. Okay, on to the show here. Get this run done. See how close that is there. Have to go around the planet a little bit. Out of my rear view mirror for NPC pirates. We don't have much time if there is anything to get in on the fun. I don't want to slow down. And in case y'all guys are wondering, first of all, this microphone is in my way for me to see chat. But chat's over here, OBS is over here. Let's see, so you can see me. Chat's over here, OBS is over here, so you'll see me looking around and checking things. So, wow, and did I just do a loop of shame? I did, didn't I? Because I was probably chatting, I was looking around. Tactical recon loop. Come on, turn. Not too bad. Easy money. If anybody else wants to, his in Charundur, Charundur. He'll be more than happy to buy your tritium. Not if I max him out first. I'm trying. Now, just go in on autopilot. That's weird. But as I said, I'm in a private group, so. Trying to get more cargo space on this cutter, but for some reason it won't let me fill the class 5. I guess it is. I've got hull reinforcements in there, so but it won't let me replace them with cargo stuff. So that's why I'm maxed out at 416. If I'd known it was so close between the source and his carrier, I would have brought my Type 9. With the Type 9, it's such a pain to try to evade these interdictions because it maneuvers like a pregnant whale or something. The cutter's a lot better at that, but as I said, I haven't had any issues with pirates yet. I'll probably just jinx myself, but... Church of K-pop and Salt. So he's still wanting 54 or 20 tons. A little less than that now. 5,000 tons. I'll make a few more trips. Like I said, I'm making... I don't know. Let's see... 14.6 million per trip. Yeah, easy money. Usually I just donate, but Tony's rich, so. And I only have 5.6 billion. I need to get a carrier, so I need to make some money. I was going to go material gathering because I really want to engineer my FDL. And I don't have enough mats to do that. So, but this is easy.
Landing clamp is engaged. You are clear to leave.
Looks like the orbit's changing a little bit. It's moving even more optimum for this path because it was behind the planet. Now it's not as much. So excellent. The more it moves up, the faster back and forth trips are. Look at that. It's well above the exclusion zone now. Move out a little further to speed up. Going on autopilot. Oh, what am I doing? Probably going to do a loop of shame since I'm tying this up. I did learn though not to put my throttle at 0 when I was on autopilot when doing stuff like this because I don't want to auto submit necessarily to the interdictions.
Maya, Bravo, Alpha, Charlie. The Federation welcomes you, Commander. We'd be happy to serve you at this port. Okay, Commander.
Shot just the tap.
40. Acknowledged, Commander. Clear for assisted docking.
Oh. I don't think I streamed this time of day forever. I need to get some new music. I mean, I like this Streambot stuff because it's free and copyright free. I see all these other streamers playing real music, and I'm like, how do they get away with that? Hey, Rom, how you doing? How's that COVID going for you? It's COVID. You know, I've never had it.
Power down your engines.
Well, not officially. But I've never had it officially. I'm waiting for that video to go. Well, I know you can split the audio, but I know you can go ahead and explain it if you want, but I was talking to Rain Man about this, and he says it doesn't go to your VOD, and I'm like, if you're broadcasting it, doesn't everything go to your VOD? But it's not labeled Twitch VOD, right? That's under the advanced audio settings. Well, I'll mess with it later. Well, what I'm saying is, when you say video on demand, are you talking about the automatic file that that Twitch, saves? I mean, I may not understand how the format of the encoded stream is. You know, if it's how that works. If there's a main audio channel, and if there's sub channels or something that Twitch just ignores. All right, well, I'll check into that. Yeah, and if you have the settings, send them to me. I'd appreciate it because I'd like to play some other music at times. I'll figure that out, but all I need to know is what is the main channel called in OBS, and I guess the alternative ones are different. I don't want to do it while I'm streaming. I don't want to mess with things right now, but yeah, but if you can send me the settings on that, that'd be real helpful, and I'll play with it and test it and see. I knew there was a way to do it because I've listened to other people's VODs. When I watched their broadcast, they had music and they didn't have it on the VOD, and I'm like, well, are they recording that? I know you can like record a separate file that doesn't include the music and stuff, but I didn't know that Twitch automatically could. It must be encoded in your stream, information somehow. So that's pretty cool. That's real nice. Let's see what I'm doing here. You'd think that this would be all routine, but Tony Curtis was looking for tritium, so there's a station real close. It's 15 million almost per trip, so okay. I got nothing else to do. Now I did buy that, right? Okay. Once I get this part set up, it's all automatic. So. I think I'm in your Discord. I'm not sure. I don't even have my Discord up right now, but you can either DM me in Discord or DM me. I don't know if you fit it into a whisper, so one way or another, just let me know so I can figure that out. Now that I know it exists, I could research it on Google or something, but I was just thinking if it appears on the stream, then it's going to appear in your VOD, but evidently not. Magic. Okay, I'll do that. I appreciate it too. Liking this more and more because his orbit is bringing him out of the planet was in the way earlier, so much nicer now. Look at that, 12 million meters away. Hardly any time to get interdicted. I say that, but watch. Yeah, like as I was saying earlier, I don't usually. I haven't been streaming at all lately, but and I even started this stream and I forgot to change the title, and it said test stream, so I had to go change the title after I'd started. So I don't know how that worked out, but I guess it did. But it's a good time for me to stream because my son's at work today, and when he's here, my internet's crappy. So. Can't wait. We are months, 1 or 2 months away, hopefully, of getting 1 gig fiber installed. And I am so looking forward to that. My stream quality is pitiful because I only have like 2 meg uploads, so I have to really cut my bitrate back. But we will persevere. We'll press on. As I was saying, Tony Curtis posted a note on Twitter that he was wanting his fans or whatever, to come bring him some tritium so we could do some material gathering. So what I'm doing. Actually, I'm in it for the money, but usually I donate, you know, but I want the money. And it's a bonus that they sell tritium in the same system, so.
Landing successful. Cleared disembark. Welcome, Commander.
He's still wanting 5,000. Wish I could sell him 5,000 at one time. 14.6 million profit. So are you at work?
Landing trap disengaged.
I'm sorry I have such a... I cannot figure out how to say your name. I hear other people call you things, but I see it spelled out, and I'm like, I have no idea how to pronounce that. And you've heard me say that many, many times. Hiram, Ram. Aha. Slacker. Goofing off at work. What do you do? You don't mind me asking. Best efforts count. I gotta do something with this microphone. Maybe I could just be smart and drag my text, my chat window over a little bit. I got 3 monitors, so. Oh, yeah. Well, you know, I used to work at for the Navy as a subcontractor. Excuse me, as a system administrator. And when I worked for GTE/Verizon in Tampa as a system administrator, it was all the same thing. I mean, a lot of sitting around, routine things to make sure things, keep operating smoothly. But when things broke, you're putting out fires left and right. But it was pretty boring most of the time. But you seem like the security type. Have I told you that my son is a combat medic in the National Guard, in the Army National Guard? He's in his civilian life. He's a EMT for an ambulance company, which is what he's doing right now. He's planning on going to college and get his paramedic license. He's kind of disillusioned, though, because in the Army, he is a paramedic, essentially. He can do all kinds of things. But in civilian life, there's a lot of things he can't do because he's not a paramedic officially. I also have this X52 joystick that I have to use, but I have to make some table space for it because this shelf that my HOTAS and stuff is on is actually not big enough to hold the other one. Since I dragged that window over, it's blocking the other one. So. There. Still working the kinks out. I guess everything's working, as far as I can tell. But it'll be nice to get the 1 gig fiber, and that way I'll be able to stream full 1080 or more. Well, that's my monitors are only 1080, so I don't know what my frame rate is. Nothing if I don't buy my mouse. There it is. 60. That's fine. I think I've got a hard limit set at 60. I only have an RX 580. It'll probably go faster on some things, but I'm an old guy. I don't need 144 or something frames per second. Lucky I can see 30. Very routine, just buying and selling, buying and selling. Hard to screw this up, but I'll do it. Just give me time. At least I haven't made the trip and forgot to actually buy this stuff. You know, I've done that before in the past. Doing a mission or something, and you either forget to sell it or you forget to buy it. You know, doing things like this. So you make the whole trip, and you get there and you find out you don't have it. Anyone ever done that? Am I the only one? Let's go. Now, Raymond Games actually came into my stream when I was doing my test stream. And some other guy came in that said he'd seen me on Cal's stream and was going to block me because I was a ganker and stuff. And I'm like, I've never ganked anyone yet in my life because I'm not good enough to do that. But give me time. Somebody's in Cal's squadron. All part of the game. And I apologize in advance. I don't have the ad manager up, so I don't know when the ads are occurring. Let me make this trip and I'll pull that up. That's the bad thing about making affiliate, you know. Not that I make any money or anything, but you know, the ads still run. Looking at my drop frames, I actually have 198 drop frames, which is better than sometimes. Because my internet is really pitiful.
Access granted. Please follow standard docking procedure, Commander. Docking request confirmed. Assisted approach is underway.
I won't say I've made a lot of empty trips, but I have made more than one. Especially doing like what I'm doing now. You're doing just routine things that get so boring. And you just forget to click the buy thing. You go through all the steps that you forget to do the buy or something, and launch and go, and live and let learn. Is that a phrase? Live and let die. Live and learn. Okay. Well, let me sell this, and then I'll look at the ad manager thing. I know somewhere on the stream manager it tells you when an ad's coming up and stuff. I hate to do anything exciting during the ad time, you know. Okay. Ooh, I'm at 5.7 billion. I've made almost 100 million now. Let me check and see what's this demand down to. $4,100. Someone else may be selling it to him also. That's okay. Now, where's this window? this will work. Give me just a second. It's been so long for me to... I know it used to pop up a thing somewhere that it would... I don't know. I'll wait. Can't find... You know, when they redid the UI for... this stuff, I can't find anything. Of course, I'm not a professional streamer, so once I learn where it's at, I'll find it. It used to show... I'm lost. Not going to really worry about it too much. Oh, I know what it was. I think when I had to pop out chat, was that what it was? It would show at the top or something like a reminder that an ad, and there it is, incoming ad break, and it starts in 31 seconds. How's that? I'll snooze that one because I care not. Right. I knew I'd seen it somewhere. I don't really need the pop-out chat though, since I've got the StreamBot's got a chat window up. I don't know if I need both. Oh well. Let's press on. I'm gonna try to do this about another I'm gonna try to get at least an hour and a half or so stream here just to do it. Yeah, I almost launched without, it's not hard, just... routine. I'm really excited though about the redemptions and some of the other effects, you know, that I have in StreamerBot. I mean, I've tested them now. They seem to work. It'll be interesting once they happen in real life without me initiating them. Out of the way. When I'm empty, I don't really, I'll just cruise back, but I like when I've got cargo not to be on Super Cruise Assist too much. But so far in this system, I haven't had any issues with NPC pirates. So. No one's yelled in my chat, in the in-game chat, that, you know, the big haul, the one they've been looking for, you know, lucky they found me first, you know, those type of messages.
Maya, Bravo, Alpha, Charlie, your approach, Commander. Submit a request and enjoy your stay.
Learn to fly with the FA off more. I would say to go to the rock fights. And yeah, okay.
Go for automated docking. Enjoy the ride, Commander.
Never gonna get good. I still have to go to the Finance Friday stuff with the Thargoids just to do that. Not that I plan on killing a Thargoid, but I could sure shoot one. Cash in on that. $39, that's different. And Errol, Maya, and Just Maynor, I appreciate you guys dropping in. I don't know. I know someone, Celine was doing some stuff, but I see them every once in a while, and some supplemental Saturday stuff. Stargoid, thanks for the follow.
Landing operation complete. Power down your engines. You're all checked in, Commander.
Welcome in. Everybody knows who Stargoid is. Yeah, this is where everybody's hanging out. Yeah, I appreciate you coming in, though. I'm honored. Oh, I'm real impressed now. Must be really bored. I am just buying up tritium and selling it to Commander Tony Curtis. He put a note just out on Twitter about it and needing some, so. And it's real convenient because, as I said before, he's like 12 million meters away between the station that sells it, so it's real. Oh, now it's either orbital mechanics, it's even closer now. Getting faster and faster. And at least I know my follow alert works. I like StreamerBot. I'm figuring it out.
Clear of the landing pad. Regulate speed to outside the exclusion zone.
You're a cool kid there, so don't count yourself too short there. I, on the other hand, I am not a kid, remember? Where's that? There it is. That's me, supposedly. I don't know how. Maybe it's because the big time guys have. Did it not like me? Did I bump something? But I was thinking, oh, I don't know how these big time streamers do it. You coordinate everything while they're still playing, because I have to like stop what I'm doing and click on things. They must have stream decks or something, right?
All clear. Hope to see you again, Commander.
If I had a stream deck, I would know what the program scene changes and things. Lots of buttons, yeah, no doubt. I'm like, what? I guess it would be okay to have one. I wouldn't need one of the huge ones. Maybe someday when I grow up as in the streaming community, I might need stuff like that to be a little more fancy. Yeah. Look how quick that trip is, man. Almost 15 million each trip. I could do this all day, at least until this demand is satisfied.
Access granted. Please proceed to your landing pad, Commander. Docking request confirmed. Assisted approach is underway.
Oh, so you do have a Stream Deck. Well, you know, I have like 3 Raspberry Pis that I play with. I don't have a touch screen though. I guess you could use a cell phone. There might be a cell phone app to do some of this stuff, but I would actually like either that or a separate, like a separate numeric keypad or something. Something small, but you just tap a button on or something instead of trying to move everything else. I don't know, whatever works for people, but I'll figure it out someday. It does work, huh? I'll look into that, but then again, that's excuse me. I've got like several old cell phones that no longer have service, but they work on Wi-Fi. It'd be kind of cool if I could install an app on those and do it over Wi-Fi, and that way I don't have to tie up my main phone. Alright. There is an ad coming up in a minute, and I only have 1 snooze left, so not much is going to be happening then anyway. You have three old cell phones. Well, I'll try that then. Because I use one of them every once in a while for a cat cam. I just have it mounted above the cushion where one of the cats tends to lay, and show that in the window sometimes. The cat doesn't cooperate enough usually to make that worthwhile. I've got 5 cats, and they just decide where they're going to lay. They'll lay in windows, they'll lay on the couch, but they never lay in the cat box when I want them to. But again, 10 seconds till the ads. I apologize. I won't be doing anything really. I might head back to the other, to reload on this Tritium, but it is what it is. Well, I don't think I need more than 15. I assume that ad's running. So I don't have the ad manager thing up. So. Do I need any repairs? Oh, not really. Alright. Oh. 1 minute, 20 seconds for the ad break to end. What's his demand up to right now? 3,700 still. Okay. I can wait. Let's see. Commander Sir Rogue, it shows you looking. Of course, the ad's running. Sorry about those ads. It says the ad break would end in 25 seconds, but... Hello, Sir Rogue. You can hear me? I'm gonna wait. Y'all let me know if you can see me and hear me, because I don't know when... It says it'd be over in 10 seconds. It says my community is back. Can everybody see me? Hear me? What do you mean? Oh, okay. Well, welcome in, Sir Rogue. Oh, my, what's going on here? Aw, man. I got to do that again. I am sorry. Damn @ symbol. There. Do it the right way. You deserve a real shout out, not one like that. Just wait. You're welcome. It's kind of nice having so many people hop in. I'm not used to that. Well, when I was streaming before, I mean, I'd get 4 or 5 people in a lot, but I didn't really expect much during the day today. I do, I do use the variables. I just had mistyped it, you know, in the @ symbol. On the first time I did it, for some reason I did a ship day instead of the @ symbol. I don't know. I'm old. But yeah, but once I discovered StreamerBot, the current user and user variables, and you know the current scene, that made this alert so much easier, and I didn't have to keep duplicating alerts and stuff. You know, I could just for each scene, I didn't have to like hard code, you know, the scene names and stuff. Once I figured out that there were variables for that, that was so much easier. I mean, StreamerBot's not hard. And I come from I've been a computer programmer and stuff for many years, and you know, once I understand a little bit about how it works, it's not real hard, and where to find the documentation on the, you know, the variables and the APIs and stuff. It's not such a big deal. My problem though is making graphics and clips. Speaking of that, you know, Stargoid, you're renowned for your artwork and your effects. You got some really cool stuff there. I like the fireworks. Did you make that stuff yourself? If so, you're very talented. I'm not going to be streaming a whole lot longer. So maybe an hour and 15 minutes. I'm coming up on an hour now, but I really didn't plan on streaming, but you know, the opportunity presented itself. So, and I did want to check out some of the new things I had programmed in. Oh, I completely understand, but I don't have the yet the artistic ability and video editing skills to do things. I can do it. Look like crap, but I could do it. But some people are just, you know, my wife is the same way. My wife has a lot of artistic ability. She can draw and paint and do stuff. And I can't. Now programming, man, that's not a. I can do that. I can program in Python, C, you know, C#, Ada, assembly language, you know, but not much call for that stuff in Python. It does say Python in PHP, but I forget what I'm doing here. See, this is how you make mistakes. Well, you say they're chunky and limiting, but when you don't know what you're doing or you're just learning, some of those tools, I don't want to sell. Some of those tools make it possible for people like me who don't know how to do a lot of this stuff to make it work, kinda. When you move beyond, you know, when your skills move beyond that, then, or your needs. And being able to do it yourself is a benefit. I just want to make sure I did actually buy those before I make the mistake as I was talking about earlier. What paywall? You have to pay for Streamlabs? I use Stream Elements. I don't. I've never used Streamlabs, so I don't know anything about it. And Sir Rogue, if you're still in here, if you want to make a few $1 million, you can deliver some tritium back and forth between Chomsky Terminal and K-Pop's or Commander Tony Curtis's carrier. He's buying tritium. The only thing I use Stream Elements for is the overlays, and I actually paid for the yellow gold overlay here. But I know enough now how to make that stuff, but at the time I really didn't. And again, I don't have all the artistic ability. Well, I know I don't need. Well, I got what 5.7 billion. I could use another $4 billion or so. I'd like to get a carrier someday, but it's just easy money. Yeah. I guess I'm bumping one of the things when I boost away or something. They yell at me each time.
Frameshift drive charging.
4, 3, 2, 1. I think I'll make one more trip after this, at least on stream. In my stream. I need breakfast. I need a bathroom break. Hey, Bristol boy. Welcome in. I'm just here taking Tony Curtis some tritium, because he asked on Twitter for it.
Standard flight regulation may place them at this carrier. Access granted. Please proceed to your landing pad, Commander. Docking request confirmed. Assisted approach is underway.
It's going to work this time. Want to go for a bike ride? The weather's actually nice here where I'm at. I'm in South Mississippi, but it's going to rain. It's going to rain this afternoon. I saw your fights last night, Bristol boy. What do you call them? Your rallies or Royale? That's what it was. Fights. Where the heck do you live, Stargoid? Minus 41? Are you in Canada? I know in Alaska they've been having some serious cold temperatures. Alberta, I saw in the news that Canada, we're going to have a high of, like, places in Canada, like a high of minus 30 or something. Yeah, I was watching your fights though. That was Stargoid Lives in Space. Yeah, those battle royals look fun. I couldn't do them, but they look fun. What is his demand? Down to 3,300. Man, a few more runs and he won't have a demand left. Excuse me. I'm not in a big hurry to end my stream, but I really need a bathroom break. So, I think I will go ahead and take a break here for about 3 minutes. So, I'm glad you guys came in. If you're still here when I get back, excellent. If not, well, I appreciate you coming in. I will be right back. It didn't take too long. And this is some big names. Everybody in here is a streamer and popular streamers too. Well, then there's Sir Rogue, but he's more popular than I am, so. Yeah, you are. You're in Arkansas, huh? You know, I'm originally from Oklahoma City. Whoops. Oh boy.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Is there anybody in here I did not shout out? Dirty, rotten scoundrels, huh? Well, some people will think of the song, the movie State Fair,
Welcome to you, Commander. We'd be happy to serve you with this port.
old-time musical classic.
Authorization to
My wife is currently in Oklahoma with my daughter. She wants to move there, kind of move, and I'm like, I don't want to sell my house. And she goes, talks about the snow and stuff. I said, well, you don't have to worry about the snow in Oklahoma. You really have to worry about the ice. And I shouldn't talk about stuff like that with Stargoid being in Canada, you know, because we're mere amateurs down here in the South. I live in Mississippi, you know, along the Gulf Coast, and we rarely get snow. I mean, it pretty often gets below freezing, but it doesn't snow here, any precipitation with it usually.
Landing gear deployed.
And pro streamer that I am,
Solid contact.
brother,
Securing ship.
I guess it
Good to have you.
doesn't matter what scene's up as long as the game's displayed, but you don't necessarily need to see me. But what's your opinion on that with webcams and stuff? Because I like to watch streams generally that, you know, you can see the streamer. Depends on what they're doing though. Like rock fights and things like that, I like to see full screen so I can see the details. But if I'm looking at the list of people streaming, I tend to no, we don't, not for 10 flakes, but if it says, if there's a rumor, if there's a rumor that there's going to be snow, the schools will shut down. I'm not kidding. I mean, if it's forecast that there's a chance of snow and blah blah, or freezing rain or something, you know, the schools will shut down. And it's funny because I won't say 90%, but pretty much 90% of the time they're wrong. It'll snow 50 miles from here, but it never quite makes it here. Well, when I was a kid, I remember trudging to the bus stop through the snow, you know, and being cold, and being like wearing a coat and big old boots and stuff. And in fact, we walked to school. My elementary school was probably about, it wasn't far, maybe 3/4 of a mile or so, maybe a little more. But we would walk to school, and when the weather was bad, sometimes a mother would take us, sometimes she wouldn't, or one of the other parents, you know, in the neighborhood would. Well, that's the key, is if the buses can run. It's not a matter if the buses can run. A lot of times, though, they'll have a half day or something if it's forecast to have bad weather, or not just snow, but bad weather like tornadoes, you know, or chance of tornadoes and stuff. They'll have a half day and you know, do stuff. But when I was a kid, you know, it was a lot different. So now I'm going, did I buy it again? Okay. Because when I'm talking, I forget what I'm doing, and I'll be making an empty run. I mean, this is pretty routine, but get distracted. I'm going to have to do some material gathering, and that's not something I don't think a lot of people... I watch other people do material gathering, and however, I did learn, I mean, I've got to practice that technique of shooting the things and using limpet. Those are, that's an interesting idea. I've watched Cow and a few other people do that, and that's a lot easier than going around in an SRV. But can you do that with brain trees? I know a lot of times with the brain trees that I've done, sometimes they don't fall out of the tree. You know, it just, you have to go bump the tree to, you know, scoop it up. Oh, look close that is now. It's moving closer and closer. Oh man, I'm gonna try that. I've never used the mine, but I'll have to try that because next time I go to Kappa 1 Valentis B3FA, get some selenium, I'll try that. Well, that's... I suspect that wouldn't work though at Dav's Hope, but I like it. I'll try it. Really? Wow, I want to see somebody do that with Guardian Relics, but I don't know. I guess is there a CG going on about that? I already have my Guardian booster and stuff. And I have to admit, the Guardian stuff was kind of fun, you know, grinding that, but how high do you have to be for to drop the mine? I was watching Cal do some stuff, and he kept stressing about going about 500 meters or something, so that the ground rendering didn't mess things up. Sorry, I'm looking at chat. I'm waiting for that answer. That's good to know, though. I'm gonna have to experiment with some of that stuff. He was using flax cannons or something. He wasn't using mines, I don't think. Well, that's good to know. Thank you for that information, because I'm gonna try some of that. Especially for selenium. Remote release flat cannons work great. Yeah. Like I said, I've used those before. I've never done any mines, you know, and dropping mines. So this is a first for every time, though. Keep forgetting what I'm doing here. He's down to 2,900 for demand. 20 minutes, man. Do you have to tell the limpets to ignore all the other craft that's done and just focus on selenium? Or do you end up grabbing a bunch of the other stuff too? I guess you'd grab everything until you max out. It doesn't hurt anything. Yeah. I know at times I've sold or traded some other things, you know, to get some stuff. So it's been a long time since I've done that. Or I should say it's been a long time since I've had to gather materials and stuff, but I really do need to do a lot more engineering now in my FDL. Everybody's got to have an FDL, so I've got an FDL, but nothing's engineered really. It's like on this cutter here, I don't know, I don't think much of it's engineered either. I don't really use it except for cargo, so. It'll be a speed run here. Yeah, I've done some trading too, but I remember one time doing a lot of wake scanning. Another old bloke. Hey, I'm officially, according to Cow of All Seasons, I am officially. He made me this. Why are you not showing up in the, there it is. Oh, welcome in. Not much going on. I'm just hauling some tritium back and forth. I don't have the shame. It's the wrong stream. That's Stargoid.
Omega, Bravo, Alpha, Charlie. Station services are on
If you do a exclamation commands, it'll tell you what commands are available. So far.
access
Who is Stargoid?
number 40. Acknowledge you. Clear for assistant docking.
Stargoid is famous. More ads. Sorry. I didn't have a warning on that.
Docking confirmed. Securing ship. Welcome to the station, Commander.
Ads and more ads.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
And it says we're back.
Docking clamps retracted. You may be when ready.
Now, Stargoid was just teaching me about using limpets to collect materials instead of driving around in an SRV. I swung by you earlier, older gamer. I just woke up myself, though. We had a pretty good turnout. Yeah, really. Don't ask me what you were doing. I will, I try to drop in and at least say '07, you know, everybody, just to get my name out there. But yeah, I have a video on video clip of that. Not the same thing, but the first time I ever discovered found a Thargoid was a non-signal or non-human signal source, and I was like, oh, what's that? I'm gonna go check it out. Me and my ASP exploder went in there, and sure enough, there was a Thargoid in there, and I didn't know that you need to hold still and other stuff. I was like driving around and it started shooting at me, and I said, I need to get out of there, but I was mask locked and I died. My first time meeting a Thargoid. And it happened at the end of my stream, and I was like dead tired. So, but it was fun. Got some good video of it. Were you collecting relics, or were you doing some finance or supplemental Saturday stuff? Because I dropped by somebody and they were doing relics. I don't remember who it was though. No, it wasn't you, because this was a newer guy. In fact, he wasn't even an affiliate. Ah, that's Rescue Refugees, yeah. And this guy though had, every time he was trying to shoot the things to get to drop the relics, like the destructible panels, for some reason he was on the wrong side. And he had to keep driving around to the other side. But, all your refugees died? Oh well. I did the burning station rescues. That's actually how I got my Corvette. Made the Admiral in Seoul when the wasn't Thargoids though, it was some terrorist group attacked the station there, but I made a lot of runs collecting passengers from the burning stations, and made a lot of rank fast. I think I tried something similar, maybe. I don't know what I did to get my cutter, but didn't take too long. Okay, he's down to 2,900. Down to 2,500. I think I'll leave some of these for someone else to do. Just go ahead and head back to Shinrada, and don't want to be too greedy. Forgot what I'm doing here. I'm going to be ending my stream here very, very shortly. What am I doing? Come on, Galaxy map. That's why I need voice attack. Man. Actually, I have voice attack. I need to license it and get a few voice packs, but I don't know. At least it's not far away. All of TOG's passengers got express tickets to the Titan. Alright, what does TOG stand for? Help an old guy out.
Ship released. Please watch for traffic during departure.
Oh, the old gamer. Okay. Duh. How long has it been since someone said duh? People still say that? Get mass locked again. I knew it wasn't mass lock when I initiated that.
Frameshift drive charging.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna call it a day here soon. I might. Well, I would say I might stream this evening, but my son will be home gaming and my substandard internet will become useless for streaming. It's almost useless now. But I've only dropped almost 300 frames, which is quite low considering. I don't really need to scoop. Don't need to honk either, but I'm going to.
Frameshift drive charging.
I wonder how you pronounce it. Next time you're streaming and I come in, I'm going to ask you how you pronounce that. Laura, I'm blah blah. I have enough trouble with just with Iram or whatever she calls herself. So. What does that icon mean? Oh, you're listening only. Okay. Ah. You can't be. You've got to have chat up too then. Ooh, I'm in a Braven tunnel. Let's go. Is it going to crash? Could happen. Come on. I'm not touching anything. I had a tunnel one time that went on for almost, I would say almost a minute before it came out. Everybody gets a nickname or a completely unpronounced or mispronounced name. Well, home sweet home. And if I was in open doing this, especially if I was in my Corvette, when I go tooling into Jameson, especially if it's in the evening, especially, there'll be some ganker there trying to kill me. And odds are that he's either in my squadron or he's a friend. They usually succeed if they, I mean, when I say they try to kill me, I mean, they usually succeed because, kind of, at that point, I'm morally, I have to fight back. If I'm in a different system, I can just jump away, but it's all good. When I came back from my 26,000 light year round trip, I definitely was not in open when I came back to sell my cartographic data. I had a ton of it. Looks like my cat walked on the keyboard. What you typed there. Well, I appreciate you guys coming in. And Stargoid, thanks to you also for dropping by. I think I follow you on Twitter also. I hope. I know I follow I just created a new Twitter account. I had one, but it was more politically oriented, so I created one just for my gaming. I try to keep the two separate, but it's difficult at times. I also type worse than I talk, and I don't talk that well, so that probably tells you how well I type. When I was younger, I could type at like 66 words a minute, but after I became a computer programmer and stuff, it's much slower now. I don't know why that is, but since I'm no longer employed, I'm retired, I should learn to type again. I wrote a keyboard tutoring program, typing, program for the Air Force when I was in the Air Force. It was pretty cool. We had them IBM Selectrics in high school typing, and you could like really mess up fast with those things if you hit all the keys and stuff. It'd go and just type a bunch of garbage. All right, well, again, folks, I'm going to end it here. I'm at my home station, and I appreciate you guys coming in and hanging out. I'll be glad to return the favor. I usually do anyway. Yep. Bristol Boy's back. 07 again, Commander. I'm just getting ready to end my stream, but hey, I have an idea. I can raid somebody. Isn't that how it works? Who's streaming? Any recommendations on that? Raid out here? Sure, I don't care who they are, as long as it's elite. I like to raid people that don't have a lot of things, even if they're not an affiliate yet or something, to help them out, but anything you can do. Okay, I'm gonna have to look that up though first and see who that is. Might be, nope, that's a real thing. Okay, and you're live. Let me. And okay, sure, they're doing elite. I got no problem with that at all. Now, I hope I can cut and paste it. She is really nice, huh? Give me a moment here, because I didn't want to. I could just do the /raid, but I think there's a different way to do that. Well, I know there's a way to do it in StreamerBot too, but I'm still learning. Yeah, we'll raid her, and I don't know what pronouns she uses, but I assume since you called her she, that. I am still looking for the raid button. Oh my gosh, never mind, I'll just type it. Okay, let's go. Y'all say hi. Thanks for coming in.